Hi, and welcome to this demo showing how HCL Accelerate can help companies review the readiness of a software release, schedule releases, and execute a deployment plan containing the steps to release their software changes. To begin the demo, we quickly log into HCL Accelerate. Selecting the value stream view, users can review a number of configurable KPIs for all the product team value streams being managed in Accelerate. Switching to the release view, the user is presented with a listing of release activities, including release status, which team is involved in the release, along with the start and end dates for the scheduled releases. Clicking on a scheduled release in the calendar, the list contents is filtered to show the specific release selected. And drilling into the scheduled release, the team can see the release plan which will be executed, as well as the various release steps to be executed as part of that release plan. Aside from scheduling releases, teams can also add key events which are valuable to be aware of when scheduling release activities. Things like maintenance windows, financial blackout periods, or when the team involved in a release may be unavailable if something were to go wrong. Next, let's look at the release readiness report available in Accelerate's Insights capability area. After selecting the release readiness report template, clicking Run, and filling in the fields, a shareable report is presented to the end user. Within seconds, the report is available for viewing. A report which offers predictions on the readiness of the release, the version to be released, how long the application changes have been baked in a development stage, and the deployment success rate. Drilling into the readiness score details, the team can see results of the scoring criteria used in the score calculation. The release content section shares information about the deployment candidate, the software changes which will be deployed if a decision to release is made, and who contributed the changes. The quality and security area of the report presents the results of all test executions and security scans the release candidate was subjected to across the pipeline. The pipeline gate statuses inform the user of whether gate rules have been met or not. And finally, the release process section shows a listing of all priority work items at various stages. This is important to know as teams may opt to delay a release for a bit to include an important story or fix, which end users have been anxiously waiting for. Now let's assume the team is comfortable to proceed with deploying the software changes. And we will start the release process by first looking at the steps for joining the value stream pipeline to the release activity. Browsing to the Emerald Product Team Accounting Pipeline, the team can see Deployment Candidate version 2.0018 of the accounting application is in QA. They also notice that the reporting application will be excluded from this release as the application versions currently in QA and production are the same. To move things forward, the team joins the scheduled release by selecting the release name and confirming the application versions to be included in the release. The next step is to acknowledge that the team is willing to accept a level of risk in the release as the gate rules have not been met as highlighted in the release readiness report and indicated as a red bar for the prod environment in the pipeline view. Now that the pipeline has been joined to the release, the team could wait for the scheduled release to automatically kick off the release unattended. However, there may be times when the team wants to run a release process before the scheduled date. In cases like this, the team can simply open the release deployment plan and start the process. In this demo, the release engineer is confirming that the team has been notified about the release. Next up is the automated deployment of the software changes to production. Teams can even take it to the next level and monitor the in-flight deployment processes depending on their automation solution of choice. In this case, we have implemented the integration between HCL Accelerate and HCL Launch. And when the deployment is complete and the remaining steps in the release plan have been taken care of, Accelerate synchronizes with the deployment automation solution, updating the pipeline view with the latest version, and the release activity item summarizing tasks completed and the release status. So to wrap things up, the Release Readiness Report provided comprehensive details for assessing risk of a specific version prior to its release into the production environment. And the Release Management View provides organizations with the ability to plan, schedule, orchestrate, and view status of all release activities from a single page. Thanks for watching.